door is closed. This door can only be opened with a key or from the inside. There is no answer. You hear the shower being turned on. Still no answer. Still nothing. You should totally sit the first chance you get. Your emotion utterly and through a PA system by other people. Who is mistakenly identified as a cop for his prominent job? You should sing the sad small church song from that tape you found. Thought it was obvious. Serves them right. You would need another copy of the tape first, though. The one upstairs is destroyed. A man in his late 20s, Stan. Everything is cool between you and this guy. A competent. Looks like, but this is the great, the small stick.
Look, why don't you go and talk to him?
He pretends not to hear you, concentrating on the bird instead.
No.
He's very animated.
I have 3 Catholics. She just...
His eyes dart from...
So now you're a cop. Oh, forget it.
A competent. Looks like the bird was... This is the great... The small steel tag says as much.
Look, your buddy is over there. Why don't you go and talk to him? Okay.
He pretends not to hear you. A competent. Looks like this is the great... The small steel tag says it.
Look, your buddy is over there. Why don't you go and talk to him?
He pretends not...
Hello, sweetie. You shouldn't keep your colleague waiting.
The theme on that pinball machine, clinging to a picture book version of the past century, waiting for the king to come back and cast out all the profiteers and homosexuals. Basically, imagine a yellow plastic crown with a liquor brand emblazoned on it. It comes free with a 6-pack of vermilion Borodor. The words Borodor are stamped into the crown's plastic. The contemporary period stands still. The fated carousel of progress that doomed the royalists is itself winding down. Our time is decelerating into what no one knows.
sweetie. You shouldn't keep your call.
A bespectacled man, as you were put on the sleeve of his.
Hello.
You realize he's waiting for your name. Concentration makes you squint your eyes. Your name should be deep gold and orange.
Okay then. It looks like we had a little...
What he means is, he has been trying to meet up with you for 2 days.
If you don't mind, we should talk to him again. It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Right. And the interviews? At the 57th, we like to prepare an initial list of persons of interest, and then just skim the surface. Prepare the field, get to... Good. But even if you haven't, we'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's. Have you removed the dead body from the... Mm-hmm. Sure. But did you take it down from the tree? So, the body is still in the... where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner. We all feel that way sometimes.
And then, soon after, dead bodies would be dangling.
But first, we have to take it down. I was sent here to meet a detective. I suppose you could be...
Inspectorate General means internal affairs. What he's saying is, he's not from the rat squad and isn't supposed to suspect such things.
No need for derogatory terms. They're only doing their job. Yes. They're not just white rectangles. They bear a halogen watermark with the letters RCM and a pattern resembling this. I would ask you to step into the headlights of my motor carriage. But again, it's none of my concern. I just need you to do your job. You mean you don't have a badge? Losing your identification card is a serious matter. My vehicle has a shortwave. You can use it to report your badge missing. I can see you drank last night, and if you need something for your headache, talk to the manager. Then we go out back and take the body. After you, officer.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi is now in your party.
Hello, sweetie.
Wait, who's Sweetie?
You're a handsome man off, but dear, you must forgive. I'm Lena.
This Lena is wacky enough for the motley crew. Hire her on the spot.
Whatever do you mean? Sequence killers? Oh my.
A partner who needs you to help him get a corpse down from a tree.
Yes, and it seems to me that you do. And even if you weren't there, I don't think you'd have much use for me. Thank you, but perhaps another time. Yes, dear.
A paraplegic is someone with limited or no ability to...
No, dear. I'm not quite that old. Although I was injured in the line of duty. Oh my. What happened? That's how I feel about the accident. You'd think it would be a safe... I was lucky. That's quite all right. I'm used to people asking questions. I know they're thinking about it anyway. Yes, officer. You look rather dazed. Like, oh my. You know where we are, right? That's right. In a hostel called the Whirling in Rags, to be precise. The new disco dancing. Much has changed, but it is still the most beautiful city in the world. A rare jewel set in the sand between the pines. Speaking of history, you know what year it is, yes? That's right, dear. How splendid. Here, take this pen.
Her relief is palpable. She was getting pretty worried about you there. But now she...
I can tell that this is taxing for you, so I'll just ask one more question. What regime are we living under? What mode of government? Oh, sweetie, it's really not. There used to be people who thought that way. Other people who wanted those things, but they all went extinct. Revachol is a zone of control led by an alliance of foreign powers called the Coalition. We have almost...
But they still have cops.
Oh dear. And you were doing so well. But we should stop for today.
She's scared now.
You were doing quite well up until the end there.
A sigh.
But maybe a fresh set of eyes is what the world needs. And while I'm no doctor, such bouts of amnesia are often temporary, so I wouldn't worry too much. A defeat, I'm afraid. The people of this archipelago tried to build something new, something different. It has something to do with everything. I really don't know. Someone more educated?
No.
Of course.
That's a good point. This doesn't look like Rich Central.
Yes, officer. You look rather dazed. Oh my. You know where we are, right? A seaside hostel called the Whirling in Rags, to be precise. And the Whirling itself is in Revachol. Yes, great. See? We're getting somewhere. What else do you know about our city of splendor? Tattered as she may be. The new disco dancing. Much has changed, but it is still the most beautiful city in the world. A rare jewel. Speaking of history, you know what year it is, yes? That's right, dear.
Her relief is palpable.
I can tell that this is taxing for you, so I'll just ask one more question. What regime are we living under? What mode of government? Precisely, sweetie. Revachol is what's called a zone of control, led by an alliance of foreign powers. We have almost no government of our own, sadly. Oh dear. But we should stop for today's...
She's scared now. She's realized you really are brain damaged.
Someone more...
No.
Of course.
That's a good point. This doesn't look like Rich Central.
Yes, officer. You look rather dazed. You know where we are, right? That's right. And where is the Whirling in Rags cafeteria itself located? Yes, indeed. We are in the fine city of Revachol. Yes, great. See? We're getting somewhere. What else do you know about our city of splendor? Tattered as she may... How would I even begin to tell you? Revachol is the most beautiful city in the world. We're fortunate to be here, you and I. I haven't seen very many other cities personally, but everyone says so. Revachol is a rare jewel. This city used to rule the world, though it has seen better days. Speaking of history, you know what year it is, yes? You're joking. Try again, one more time. What? That's right, dear. How's...
Her relief is palpable.
I can tell that this is taxing for you, so I'll just ask one more question. What regime are we living under? Precisely, sweetie. Revachol is what's called... It is quite disappointing, yes. A lot of people would like... Oh dear, this is troubling. You really ought to know that, being one yourself. There aren't any cops in Revachol, not in the traditional sense. The status of law enforcement has been a complicated matter since the revolution. But we should stop.
She's scared now. She's realized you really are brain damaged.
You didn't do too well.
A sigh.
But maybe someone more.
No.
Of course.
That's a good point.
Of course, dear.
The man with the...
Mr.
Yes.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from...
What? What is this?
Sir, I understand your concern, but we are here to do a job. And for us to do it, I need you to stay calm.
Yes, of course.
I know it took us...
No,
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
This sounds like something you...
You said you just got...
What, of Martinez?
But you still know your way around.
Yes, I know where some...
I didn't imply that.
He probably means this is where you step in and ask your questions. His face expresses profound doubt. Ask him about the body's location before.
Behind this building, there's a courtyard. That's easy.
This man means the heavy cavalry of the innocents Franco-Negro, sweeping over the plains and nations of the enemies of mankind. 5th century style. Unified currency and the concept of cool came in their way.
Haven't you asked me that already? What is it with you and this... Okay, you got me.
Thank you.
I asked an employee out. She didn't want to come, but felt obliged to. It was a bad idea. What? Is that so? Mr. Feminist?
You've gained a thought. When this dialogue is over, go to your thought cabinet and internalize it with special bonuses and effects.
I don't know who killed him.
This is it. He said they hoisted him up on a tree. Who is this they?
Oh, the low...
The debarders?
I don't really know. I would suppose...
You mean the strike?
Yes, the strike. The man they hanged was a security guard for the harbour company, I hear. A mercenary. The unionistas probably thought they... What are you, crazy? Of course I didn't kill him! Oh, people are saying it was the union dock workers, that it was a lynching. The locals, the customers, the people who eat here, a lot of dock workers eat here. Sylvie told me everyone knows the dock workers.
Did the debarders themselves tell her?
I don't really know. You'll have to... I would suppose it's...
You mean the strike?
Yes, the strike.
The lieutenant turns the page in the little notebook he's been scribbling in.
Let's go.
Not so fast, Mr. Feminist. You owe me 130 real. Oh,
The IIR, or Inter-Isolary Real, is the global reserve currency. Whatever part of the world you're in right now, it's safe to assume he means you owe him some money.
No, you don't owe me street cred. Let's see. 3. Another thing you've annihilated is half the bar. Let's see. Another thing you've annihilated is... What are you, a philosopher? Money is what grown-up people use to pay... Are you serious?
Some do take recompense, but only to survive.
If you run out of money, you die. It's like that for all of us. Me too. That's why I need you to pay me.
There's a shuffle of nylon as Lieutenant Kitsuragi looks for something in the pockets of his orange bomber.
I'm sorry, but he has to pay.
Officer, maybe you are better off working this from home for now. You live in Jamrock, right? It's not that far away. I'm sorry I couldn't help more. You should take this up with your station.
Good luck.
By the way, where is home? The address is coming up, but you've been at this hostel cafeteria for only... You don't really know, do you? South, maybe. Doesn't sound like somewhere you could stay if you run out of money. You could try. Run some addresses in your... The door is closed. Still nothing. The lieutenant gives you a quick glance.
Yes?
No response. He's having trouble processing it, believing it even.
Have you tried concentrating on something other, not a fan?
The RCM deploys a
Try work, the case at hand. It can work miracles. Fine. We should get through this day first. Off hour... Really? You look fine to me. This psychodrama is... And
Clearly, he prefers to think you're malingering. He cannot...
then you should consider seeking medical attention. You can use the radio in my kinema to call your station's laser. Me? I don't see how my life is pertinent to the investigation. That's a fair point. All right, for the good of the investigation, what do you want to know? That's correct.
You feel a slight urge to put the lieutenant down for this. But you can't quite muster enough testosterone.
I guess you don't need glasses, then. That's because I'm half Seolite. It's a part of the...
Seo is a protectionist,
You're barking at the wrong...
a point of pride to him.
No.
The lieutenant nods.
What do you mean? I have no idea.
The lieutenant's conceptualization skills must be rather rudimentary.
I can't say that it does, no. When I need to think, I just use my notebook.
The lieutenant produces his small, we all have our different mediums. His is written.
What do you mean? I have no idea.
The lieutenant's conceptualization.
What?
The lieutenant, we all have our different mediums. His is written.
That's because I'm half Seolite. It's a part of...
Seo is a protectionist, isolationist, pan-Isolari
You're barking at the...
a point of pride to him.
That's correct.
You feel a slight urge to put the lieutenant down for this.
Are they? They're mostly just cumbersome. Good. Let's change the subject. Excuse me? Detective, if I may...
The RCM, or the Revachol Citizen Militia, is the police force you and him are part of.
That's good. Some you time? This is a police investigation, not a journey of self-discovery. Please do.
The lieutenant is pretty sure.
What do you want to know? Maybe you can tell me what you do know to help me. Then you are not that far behind, actually. Do you want me to... 3 days ago, the RCA... During that time, The victim had been stripped, a security guard or workers. They didn't identify themselves. There's a strong prejudice against involving the RCM in what's seen as union matters. The dock workers union, that's right. No, it's not a particularly mysterious. The deceased is a security guard for a corporation involved in a labor dispute. I can assure nothing like that will happen. Do you know why not? No.
The gesture resembles an orchestra conductor bringing the choir to a full stop. So desperately mundane. You need to funk this case. There's something the lieutenant isn't seeing. The universe is too irrational, too morally complex. You should convince him.
No. The deceased is a security guard for a corporation involved in a... I'm relieved that you agree. Anyhow, let's get back to the case. Was there anything else you wanted to... No. The deceased is a security guard for a corporation involved in a labor dispute. Then you are in luck.
Is this a strike then? Or the first shots in a workers' coup?
I expect the case itself to be less challenging than the strike, coup, revolution. It's brigandage, however you parse it.
You feel something rising through you, a familiar feeling, and
Politics is habit forming.
from an imaginary fact.
Now, was there anything else you wanted to know about? No. The deceased is a security guard for a corporation involved. Then you are in luck.
Is this a strike?
I expect the case itself. Strike.
You feel something rising.
When I said we have to navigate community matters, I did not mean we have any say in them.
From an imaginary fan.
Now, was there anything else you wanted to know about the case? No. It's not a particular... The deceased is a security guard for... There was some interest in this case at my station, but not for the reasons... Yes, it just so happens there's a beautiful...
The weary tone is the surest indicator that the lieutenant is being sarcastic.
Extremely.
It can still be an otherworldly sex mystery in your head. He's basically challenging you to sex it up.
No, it's not a... The deceased is a security guard for a corporation involved... There was some interest in this case at my station, but not for the reasons you have in mind. You seem to wish there was a... Yes, it just...
The weary tone is the surest indicator that the lieutenant is being sarcastic.
That's commendable.
It can still be an other... He's basically challenging.
No. The deceased is a security guard. There was some interest in this case at my Good point. Martinez...
The weary tone.
That's commendable.
It can still... He's basically
No. It's not... The deceased is a security guard for... There was some interest in this case at my... Excellent. Was there anything else? I'm afraid you don't know. I assumed you were... That's good. Better still than an imbecile cop-off. It's just stupidity. We shouldn't waste any more. Later. Was there anything else you wanted to know about the case? No. It's not. The deceased is a security guard for a corporation involved in a labor dispute. It doesn't take a door. There was some interest in this case at my... Excellent. Was there... You mean like a brief? There's no reason. 3 days ago, during that time, the victim had... Okay then. Was there anything else you... Good. What do you want to know? Good.
I'm almost done. I'm just so sorry. This is the third part. This will this will be the third part, and I didn't want it to be like this long, and I did not know that there was something like
The bed is cold and not particularly inviting,
safe.
but it's yours. The sheets look awful.
The option to go to sleep becomes available every night after 9 p.m.
The fan stands still. A terrible mistake. Turn the lights off immediately. You can practically feel the photons burning a hole in your brain. The lights are off. A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall.
Still low.
In it, Kim also tries not to look at the pile of taped viscera on the carpet, or the weird suitcase on the hat rack, or the potted plant dying in the corner. But it's all just too morbid to ignore. The man is finding it hard not to trip on the tape, and not to send any of the bottles rolling across the floor. Where unidentifiable sludge makes it hard for him to breathe. Smells of vomit in here. He nods.
No problem, officer.
The window stands broken in its frame.
Yes?
The door is closed.
Just I'm sorry. I will do just some more and then I'll log off for now.
That sugary black rum stain on the counter makes you teary-eyed with joy. It's almost touching how syrupy and sticky it is. How long have you been up already? Sweet Lord, a whole hour. And you haven't thought about rum and lemonade in all that time? You've truly extinguished all trace of yourself.
Actually, should I be thinking about this? The drinking hasn't turned out too well for me.
Maybe you haven't turned out well for your drinking. Have you thought about that? Get a goddamn rum and lemonade into yourself, boy. Or better yet, lick that stain off the counter. What happened, man? You used to be cool. Go get your boring normal person drink then. Get your drink on and your act together. A colourful piece of plastic is dangling from his carabiner. Makes your fingers itch. On the counter, rolled out of his open hand, you see a blister pack of headache medicine. The man does not mind. You probably need them more than he does.
You've just picked up some magnesium. This item is stored in the bottom left corner of the screen above your character portrait. Use magnesium to heal your morale if you have morale damage.
It's a dock worker's ID, doubling as a shift card and a job permit. A young, able-bodied man stares back at you from the photo. Santiago S. John. You fumble with the spring-loaded gate of the carabiner, but to no avail. The dangling items refuse to come loose. They just jingle in an ever louder manner. Like fucking sleigh bells. What are you doing? You're gonna get caught.
Stop finger-fucking him, officer! I'm responsible for these oafs and their stuff. Even Sleepy there. Fine. Finger bang him then. I don't care.
To be honest, he's correct. Police officers generally don't go around appropriating possession from people. Let's go.
It was just an idea. Come on, relax everyone. It didn't turn out well. Doesn't mean it was a bad idea, or that you shouldn't appropriate stuff.
Hello again, sweetie. Oh, sweetie, I heard your conversation with the manager about your financial troubles. When do you get your next paycheck?
You must be joking. Although our pay does sometimes feel like a joke.
It's not easy to assert your right to a decent living wage when you don't have a strong union behind you.
Interesting idea. This Evra sounds powerful. Maybe you can wrangle some coins out of his pocket.
Oh no, I'm so sorry I don't have money for you. If there's anything else I can do for you, just ask.
Okay, just few more minutes and then I might. Okay, I have some more time. Do this.
The RCM in Martinez. What can I help you with? We don't see a lot of police around here, that's all. Of course. What can I help you with? Of course. Where to? There's the pier, the Cape Side apartment buildings, some more tenements. Not a lot, really. The harbor gates, some kind of commotion, I think. I don't follow the local politics. A fleet store, too. Some shops and a bridge. The canal bridge leads to the coast, but it's broken, I think. Some kind of accident, probably. Just coast. There's a little fishing village there, and a fish market. But that got closed down ages ago. It's just water. No, actually, I think they call it the Martinez Inlet. There are some islands in the bay, but they're hard to reach. What do you mean? Yes, sir. District of Martinez. This intersection is called Roundabout North.
He knows where we are. He just wants directions.
Oh, that's right there, in the yard.
Even all the way over here, there's a drop of death in the spring air.
No problem.
She's very well composed, back straight.
Excuse me? Oh, well, I didn't write it there. I'm just sitting here. Okay. Me?
She hides it well, but behind the sweat and dirt there is something else in her rigid posture.
Is there?
The quickness of the reply certainly does not prove you wrong.
I am working. I have a greenhouse in the yard there. I've been trying to get some work done. Well, as you already know, there's a corpse there, hanging from a tree. It smells pretty bad, so I have to take breaks.
Don't worry, miss. We are here to clean it up. You can get to work soon.
Thank you. My head is about to explode from all the salts I've had to inhale.
Salts? Ammonium salts? Perhaps useful for later.
Of course. I won't hold you back.
If there's a corpse, then you're going to need those gloves for the autopsy.
Sure, keep them. I have another pair.
Before you stands a motor carriage. The bodywork is covered in blue and white livery, bearing the number. Vapor emanates from the large engine on the back of the vehicle. It hasn't had time to cool off yet. This must be the infernal machine that tore you from oblivion. The Caprice Kinema motor carriage. In the cabin, you are welcomed by a set of steering levers, a radio microphone on a hook, a pull-out toolbox under the seat, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge. A scent of leatherwork and heavy fuel oils washes over you. A metallic drawer slides out from under the seat and clicks into place. The tools inside are neatly organized.
Take what you need, officer. It's going to be a long case. I'm not protective of my tools, like some men are.
The pry bar feels nice and cold in your hand, useful for opening all sorts of doors and lids. The handles are long and sleek. Snap, snap, go the cutters in your hand. You can do good work with these. Cut chains, locks, and ropes, especially belts. It's robust, weatherproof, and well-made. Police issue, blue. Lets you see things in the dark you would otherwise miss. The pull-out toolbox slides back into its nest. Preheater gauge casts a warm glow on the steering levers and the radio on its hook. The white suede feels luxurious under the touch, and the metal clutch handle so very familiar in your palm. tap on the gauge, the indicator pin jerks as if startled. It's in the large orange sector, indicating the engine is warm. Next to the gauge is a red switch labeled heat.
There's no use pressing the heat button. It won't start without the ignition key.
Translation: we're not going anywhere right now. The frequency tableau lights up, and the green button labeled Prime Line glows like a feline eye. And then the soft purr of electrical kittens, radio waves cast far and wide over the metropolis. A woman's voice greets you through the static.
This is Precinct 57. Hello, Lieutenant. How may I assist you?
Another baddie.
Hello, Alice. Please assist our colleague from the 41st precinct here. I'm putting him on.
Operating the radio is easy. Just be confident. You've probably done it 1,000 times.
This is Officer Alice Demetri, Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Under the green Prime Line, a yellow saved button catches your eye. You wonder what the lieutenant's default radio station is.
Of course. What is her number, officer?
Yes, hold on. Her number is 005 1944 298.
Proceed. Hold on, officer.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi slowly begins to tap a little rhythm with his right foot. Quite a lot of time has passed.
Officer, I have Sylvie Malaika on the line for you. Yes, hello? Oh, right. Hello, officer. What can I do for you? You mean, why did I leave the bar? Honestly, I'm not really comfortable discussing it with you, sir.
Why not?
Let's just say I left because I needed to get away from someone. You know who? What? No, why would you even think that? Please, don't bring God into this. It's none of your business.
God, why can't you just mind your own business? She mutters.
I already said I don't want to talk about this. You're messing everything up again. No, not me. No, sorry, I don't. Not a lot of people have phones around here. Copper thieves take the wires. People don't have the money to have the cables put in again. They use...
So the Union has a phone, and there's one further down the coast. Got it.
It was someone else. We'll find them sooner or later, officer. It just might take a while.
thought the Union already knew about the corpse. No one calls the police. The Union would get angry. You know, what the Union says goes. People listen to them and they take care of their own, which is like everyone here.
Legally, no. In reality, yes. Martinez is de facto policed by the dock workers union.
Okay. I didn't want to get in trouble with the others.
Push her further. Show her the error of her ways.
I didn't know I had to report it. I thought someone would take him down eventually. Yes, I know. It's just... Was there anything else? No, sorry. I don't. People don't.
So the Union hasn't.
It was someone else. We'll find them sooner or later, officer. It just might take a while.
What? Of course it bothered me. No one calls the police. The Union would get angry. You know, what the Union says goes. People listen.
Legally, no. In reality, yes. Martinez is de facto policed by the dock workers union.
Okay. I did.
Push her further.
The other people who live around here. Look, you don't live here. You don't understand. Squealing is frowned upon here. Everything is dealt with, well, by the Union, internally. Please, I just didn't want any trouble. You do? What else can I do for you? Yeah, go on. I do hope so. Please don't call me again. Bye.
No, she doesn't have a problem with you. It must be someone else she's angry about. Some other guy. Like Gart. You know women and their constant problems. Yak, yak, nag, nag. How's one supposed to get the love going like that? That's where you step in. You're Lieutenant Love, matchmaker extraordinaire. Help the poor girl out, lest she turns into a spinster. What deranged? I'm just telling things the way they are. Can't a man even be honest in his own head anymore? You have to act, Lieutenant Love. You have to calm that hysteric girl down. Tell her you've got everything under control. And then go and have a little boy's talk with the man himself. Think you can do that, Lieutenant Love? Whatever this empathy failure tells you, don't take the quest. It's not wonderful, it's ugly.
No. What?
This is the worst thing, maybe.
God, what is happening in your head?
Oh, God. Please, just stay out of my life.
What? What is it?
Call was terminated by the other party. Anything else, officer?
It's on. The love quest is on. Too late, everyone. It's on. Take it to God now.
Just a second, officer.
10-2, 10-5. This is 41st. Come in, over.
The man uses relay.
10-4, message received. 10-5, relay message. What's your status? 10-18, state your message, sir. 10-4, I hear you. I don't have the authority to grant your request, but...
Is it him? What does he want?
He says he needs money.
Don't give that asshole anything. He's just gonna drink it all.
Right. That's a negative on the additional funds, sir. Over. He says it's important to the case.
He's getting a wreck sent. We can tell you that.
Request denied, sir. Over. He says he's in trouble. Doesn't have a place to sleep.
Well, I guess he'd better crack the case before sundown then.
Vigmar said... Anything else, sir? Over. Roger that. 10-10. Over and out.
Not now. Not safe now. I can close now. I can close. Five more minutes and then maybe.
You see a set of tire tracks in the brown slush that covers the plaza mosaic. No, these tracks are not interesting at all. Let the street sweeper just sweep them away. Hard to say. Your vision is blurred and you're having difficulty concentrating thanks to your relentless hangover. You see a set of tire tracks in the brown slush that covers the plaza mosaic. Cop habit. You look at everything. This isn't case related, you think? Hard to say. Your vision is blurred and you're having difficulty concentrating thanks to your relentless memory.
Cuno's got this!
If there ever was such a thing as an ugly kid, then this is it. He's almost exquisite in his ugliness, like a gremlin.
Oh yeah, never goofy, Cuno!
Can't talk, pig! Shit's coming up strong! Throwing rocks!
Shit coming up strong. That sounds good. Joyous, you should hang out with this kid and see what that juicy shit is all about. I mean drugs. The kid's on drugs.
Yeah, Cuno! Ride the lightning, Cuno!
Cuno's riding it, see?
The rake, Cuno! You should throw the rake at him, Cuno!
The fuck does Cuno know what a rake is? Cuno's not a gardener. The fuck are you talking about?
He's calling us Cuno! He says we're fucking each other!
Alright, entertain the Cuno. Show me what you got. What you got there? What you got, huh? Show me what you got.
The kid moves his hands like a basketball player dribbling fast.
Shitload, pig. What's your question?
Don't tell the pig shit, Cuno!
This is where you quickly ask him questions. Real cop questions, like a cop.
Cuno's fucking. Cuno uses the fucking for target practice.
He's trying to hide the fact that he doesn't know.
Cuno knows all kinds of shit. Cuno's not a snitch, that's all. Trying to make the Cuno sing into the popo phone. Probably climbed. Cuno was busy down the road when that shit went down. You heard Cuno. Cuno wasn't even in Martinez. Cuno wasn't in her show. Cuno wasn't regional. I don't know. Some fucking Mesco or I don't know. Some other place. Night City. Cuno was in fucking Night City.
There is no Night City anywhere. That sounds like the name of a city in some pulp science fiction novel.
Why you gotta be riding Cuno's ass? You haven't been where Cuno's been. You haven't been in Cuno's head. You wanna know where Cuno was? You wanna know what Cuno's been fucking up to?
Don't tell him that, Cuno! It's lame!
It's not fucking lame. Cuno's building Cuno's City. Night City. Rage City. The City of Rage. That's it. And it's not lame.
Lame!
That's the name of Cuno's City, bitch. Get the fuck off Cuno's back. This shit ain't about that.
It's impossible to deduce what it is about, at least for the moment. If it's important, it'll come up later. Focus on the case.
Just a couple of pigs sniffing around in the dirt. That seems pretty fucking suspicious to Cuno.
Yeah, you tell the faggoty, Cuno!
You're testing Cuno's patience here.
Get lost,
Right, pig. This is where Cuno plays with his little wooden choo-choo. What do you want with it? Yeah, whatever. Cuno doesn't give a shit. Cuno's Cuno, pig?
It's always Cuno, never I. Clearly the kid's using the third-person perspective as a shield.
Yeah, Kuno's in a fucking gang, in a bang gang. Kuno bangs for Magic, bangs for Mazda, bangs for Revachol.
Watch out, Cuno! He's trying to fiddle you! He's gonna put his hands on you! Help! Pig's got Cuno! Help! Rape!
Help! He's got the Kuno, help!
Everyone can hear. You need to get the hell out of here before.
Help! He's digging his dick out!
Escalate, Cuno! His dick is out! You're afraid!
Pig's in aim, Kuno! Somebody, please!
How did we get here? How did this happen? This makes no sense. There may still be a way out. Just appeal to his reason.
Fucking logical! Help! The logical pig is fiddling Kuno! No! Get off Kuno, you sick fat fuck!
The nearly psychopathic way they could slip in and out of the act implies you're not the first victim.
Know what? Kuno's doing this because he likes it, pig.
Help! The pig's gagging him! Cuno can't speak!
You put him up to this yourself when you decided to talk to him in the first place.
Listen to your friend. Help! Dios! Help! Misters, help! He's flashing Cuno! He's showing his genitals! If you don't help, look!
For emphasis, a ghost is saying this. A shit-eating psychopathic ghost with an ace up his sleeve.
I know you wanted to hit me. You got that I'm gonna fuck that Cuno up look that Kuno's dad gets. The murder look. The rage look.
Relax. He can't read your mind. He doesn't know you were thinking that. There's a dead body, remember? That's what you were doing here. You're a cop on a case.
I know what you thought. I'm gonna fuck that Cuno up. I'm gonna shut that shit down. You know what? You should've, because now you're nothing. You're a joke to Cuno. Cuno laughs at you. King Cuno!
Cuno turned you into his prison, bitch! You're gonna be in this shit with Cuno!
No, you're not. We can just leave.
Bitch, you're gonna be in this shit with Cuno forever!
A peepo is a type of hat, by the way.
You don't talk to me about my fucking people! You don't know where I come from! You're just Cuno's bottom bitch!
Okay, Cuno is kind to his bitch. Ask your questions, but remember, this changes shit.
Click, 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 click!
Yeah, whatever. Cuno doesn't give a shit. The fuck about it? You're testing Cuno's
Get lost!
Cuno doesn't fucking care.
This trash container is locked. Just a trash container. Your fingers start to itch just looking at that padlock.
We could try using a pry bar, the one you took from my motor carriage, or... Or we could ask for a key from the manager of the Whirling in Rags.
He might also have information. This is better than the pry bar idea.